Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and in this episode we are talking about the Friday the 13th collection Deluxe Edition. There's a very fine print that says Deluxe Edition, which makes me wonder if there's going to be a non-deluxe edition of this in the future. Oh, Scream Factory. Guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. You have a lot of options for this. There are about 14,000 unboxing videos of this box set on YouTube, which is really saying something because this was limited to 13,000 units. How that math works out, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of unboxing videos. So in light of that, I wanted to do something a little different. Clearly, I've already unboxed this. We're not going to go through this. Look, it's the entire Friday the 13th franchise, all 10 of the Friday the 13th movies, the remake, Freddy vs. Jason, 2 discs of bonus material, 2 Blu-rays of bonus material, I should say, and a cool booklet. Everything has additional special features. Many of these have reversible artwork, like reversible art wraps. But this was not an easy buy for me, you guys. I have struggled with this one, and I thought maybe I'd just be honest with you guys about that. And that's maybe something that not other YouTubers are doing. I'm not sure. But I love Friday the 13th. It's my favorite horror movie franchise ever. And I can tell you my earliest Friday the 13th memory is it was the 80s. I was in a mom and pop video shop looking for a Nintendo game to rent. It was after school one day, and I was looking for, I want to say it was like the Addams Family. No, it was Fester's Quest, I think. I look up in this video store, and there, suspended from the ceiling, is this cardboard cutout blowing in the air conditioning with the mask, the hockey mask, Jason's mask. And I want to say like an axe, maybe a bloody axe. That captured me as a child, and it's always stayed with me. And I think that's the key to the success of Jason. That's why I love Friday the 13th more than any other. Listen, I love the slashers. That's my favorite genre of horror, and of all the slashers, Jason's my guy. I love all the slashers. You know, we got Freddy up here. We got the Halloween box sets. Mikey Myers, he's great. I love Michael Myers, but there's something about Jason that's just a little bit more primal. It's instinct. It's like it's just fear itself. I don't even know. And there's something about those movies that are also primal because it's kids, counselors in the woods doing stuff they should not be doing, and immediate punishment because of what they've done. The morality of the Friday the 13th movies is like right there. And I love that about those. And that character has always just kind of mesmerized me. And as such a fan that I've been of this series, I've supported it all throughout my physical media career. You know, we're talking about like VHS tapes. Look, I've got some, I pulled these from the archives to show you my dedication to this franchise. I have the Crystal Lake to Manhattan DVD box set. This is the first 8 movies. I have the various Blu-rays. These got like single movie releases. They got double feature movie releases. I kept my DVDs because there were no Blu-rays at the time. I kept my DVDs of part 9 and 10. And then we got a box set. This was the box set that came out a while back, a couple of years ago. This is the Friday the 13th box set with the first 8 movies on Blu-ray with brand new special features, right? Actually, the special features might have been on these, but listen, it was a box set, and this was like $30, brand new. So I've supported this franchise, and then when this was announced, I think a lot of fans, horror fans, were like having parades in the streets. They're popping champagne. They're like, Jason, yeah! I did not have that reaction. I had a very grumpy reaction. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. That's what I wanted to do in this video, is just be honest. I was like, not again. How many times? How many times do I have to buy these movies? You notice I did not buy the 10 set. These movies have been collected before. This is not even the first complete Friday the 13th collection. They've been collected before in a 10 set that was scratching discs, so I stayed away from it because what's the point of having them if they're scratched up and you can't watch them? But I was hesitant, to say the least. I'm a fairly grumpy guy. Patreon will tell you. Like I On the main channel, I'm so often talking about things that I'm very excited about, and I want you to know how cool I think they are, That's easy. It's easy to talk about stuff you enjoy. It's harder to be honest about something that makes you inherently grumpy. And this box set really triggered a lot of stuff that I've been wrestling with since then. But I'm glad I bought it because it's done well, and the movies look great. As far, it's presented well. I don't think it was necessary. If Warner Brothers had put out those 2 New Line movies on standalone Blu-rays, we don't need this. The discs for Friday the 13th, the remake for Freddy vs. Jason, it's the exact same discs that I've already bought. Not even new discs. It's the same discs. So grumpy. You see, this is what I'm telling you. But I'm such a fan of this franchise, and I'm happy to see these new extras, the presentation. Listen, it's a good presentation. I don't love the box art. You look at the Friday the 13th, I'm sorry, the Halloween box art. It's a clean black box. It's got that pumpkin on it. It's got the Halloween logo. Very minimalist, very iconic. You look at it, you think Halloween. This is like 48 Jasons all over the place. Like on the top, it's got this. This is great. This is your box set art. This is what you want. What is more iconic than that? The hockey mask, the blood. You know right off the bat who that is. Not loving this. I said in a recent video, I often, I'm going to say like maybe pretty much across the board, I don't like when Scream Factory has new art. I don't prefer, I like, give me original art. And they have done that, so I should say that. Just for all my grumpiness, these movies they have the original art and stuff, so it's okay. One of the things, it's that limited edition. It's FOMO driving a market. Now listen, I think in this case, that limited edition was necessary, those 13,000 units. These movies are owned by different companies. This is different companies coming together, which never happens. It happened for Halloween, but that set, there was a 15-disc version, and then there was a 10-disc version that came later. The 15-disc version was like the whole enchilada, and it was great. That's what we have up here. That edition was a timed window. The companies came under an agreement. They were like, you have until such and such a date at 11:59 p.m. to market this set, to sell this set, to manufacture this set, then it's gone. It needs to be taken off the table or you're in violation of our contract. But this one is a numbered unit, 13,000 units, which I feel for the current physical media landscape, that's kind of low. I feel like that's going to sell pretty quick, which I think is the intention. I think FOMO is part of the driving force here. I've talked about this before. Scream Factory's tactics with limited editions and limited releases, they do fairly trigger me because they own the Roger Corman catalog. They outright own it. And they have recent releases of Attack of the Crab Monsters, Streetwalkin', bottom line, 4 Roger Corman movies that came out recently that were limited to, I think they were limited to 1,000 units. And they're like, guys, get them while you can. They're going away, only 1,000. And I'm like, you own these movies. Why are you limiting these? Let everyone have a chance to play. Let someone enjoy this 6 months from now. I don't like limited releases. Now, I have to be, that's for companies like Scream Factory, right? Like Shout Factory / Scream Factory. They're a titan in the physical media business. They are Bon Jovi. They are Coca-Cola. They are the biggest game in town, as far as I know. And they report end over year profit, like higher profits every single year. So I'm not talking about a smaller company that sells, they're like, you know what, we're going to print up 2,000 of this. They have to finance it out of pocket. They have to market everything out of pocket, and that's what they can afford to do. That's not really, I understand that. Smaller companies do what they have to do, but Shout Factory and Scream Factory so many times lead with limited editions of things. And the Deathstalker movies, you know what I'm saying? Like Deathstalker 1 and 2, they've printed that twice now and it keeps selling out. Just let everybody buy it. Stop making it limited. So clearly very grumpy when it comes to this. I did not want to buy this, but you know what? I'm glad I did. It does feel good to have these movies again. I'll be buying them again. Friday the 13th 1, 2, 3, and 4 have been given new 4K remasters, new 4K scans. There's no 4K in this box set. This is just the Blu-ray. So there will be future 4K releases for Friday the 13th. And I'll buy those too. And then I'll probably have to come talk to you guys about how hard it was for me to reach into my pocket, pull out my wallet, and buy those again. But I will. because that's what we do. Guys, this is it. This is that's my hot take on the Friday the 13th. The Friday the 13th collection Deluxe Edition. Did you buy it? What do you think about it? I will say this, if you're interested in this and you haven't picked it up yet, $13,000, which it ain't a lot. That's not a lot. So if you want it, I do recommend it. It's the best. This box set is substantial. This is for physical media fans. It looks really good. It's gonna look good on the shelf. I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to display it like this because that's what I like. You'll see in future videos, it'll be back here next to the Halloween set. And you'll be like, oh, that's what he did. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me talking about the Friday the 13th box sets. Hopefully you understand that this does come from a place of love. Now that I've got these, I've also got my Crystal Lake Memories. I've also got Never Hike Alone. If you don't know what Never Hike Alone is, there's a video dedicated to this. Check it out. Check out all our Friday the 13th coverage. And again, if you're interested in this set, I recommend it. It comes serial at midnight approved. I'm going to put a link to this in the description of this video, so you don't have to go hunt for it. And if you do buy it through that link, you'll be helping serial at midnight a little bit. If you're watching this video in 2027, I'm sorry, it's gone. Guys, thanks again. Take care, and until next time, I will catch you later.